Today we're diving into a bizarre chapter of the 1750s, the Lightning Rod Riots. Picture this: colonial Americans, pitchforks in hand, rioting against Benjamin Franklin's lightning rods. Why? Because they thought these metal rods were defying God's will. Buckle up, because this story is as wild as a thunderstorm. Let's set the stage. It's the 1750s in colonial America. Lightning was a terrifying force, seen as God's divine judgment. When it struck homes, barns, or churches, people believed it was punishment from above. Enter Benjamin Franklin, the guy who flew a kite in a storm and figured out lightning was electricity. In 1752, he invented the lightning rod, a simple metal pole that could safely redirect lightning into the ground. Franklin thought he'd cracked it, a scientific solution to save lives and property. But not everyone was on board. In fact, some folks were furious. Here's where it gets weird. Many colonial Americans, especially religious leaders, believed lightning rods were blasphemous. They thought Franklin was playing God by stopping divine lightning. Churches, which were often the tallest buildings and frequent lightning targets, flat out refused to install them. Preachers called the rods heretical and said they'd anger God even more. The backlash grew intense. In some towns, people rioted, tearing down lightning rods or refusing to let them be installed. They called them Franklin's folly, or worse, tools of the devil. These weren't just protests, they were full-on lightning rod riots. Irony and acceptance. The irony? Churches kept getting hit by lightning, sometimes burning down, while buildings with lightning rods were fine. In Boston, a 1755 earthquake even sparked debates. Some blamed the rods for disrupting God's balance. But Franklin and other scientists pushed back, arguing that understanding nature was a way to honor creation, not defy it. Over time, the riots fizzled out. Why? Science started winning. As more people saw lightning rods actually worked, attitudes shifted. By the 1760s, even some churches began installing them. Franklin's invention went from blasphemy to a must-have safety feature. The Lightning Rod Riots show us how fear and faith can clash with progress, but also how science can eventually light the way. What do you think? Were the rioters just scared, or did they have a point? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you loved this wild history, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious.